Hi, my name is Helen, and in this video I'm going to introduce the repliCATS bushel platform you'll be using to assess papers. If you have participated in repliCATS workshops before, the platform should look familiar to you. Once you log in, you will be ported into the home page, which you can see here. On this screen, you will see the papers assigned to your group and available for you to assess. Usually, this will be 2 to 3 papers. On the top right of the screen, you will see the avatar you have been assigned. All your judgments in the platform will be made and displayed using this avatar. Now I'm going to show you what round 1 looks like. When evaluating these papers, we will ask you to first make a series of judgments at the paper level before then proceeding to evaluate a subset of specific results presented in the paper. On the left-hand panel, you will see the information available to you for the first set of paper-level questions. As you can see, this is quite minimal. You have the paper title, abstract, and a link to the full text for the paper. On the right-hand panel are the first set of paper-level questions, and this is where you enter your estimates and justifications. You will see here a stationary question navigation panel, showing you the number of questions. This panel is interactive. Clicking on a number will take you to that specific question. We recommend you work through these questions in the order presented, from 1 to 8. For each question, where we are asking for reasoning, you'll see grayed out placeholder text with information for answering that question. You can also hover over the tooltip. That provides further guidance and clarification to participants for that particular question. Finally, you can save each of your responses as you go, but you don't have to. As you work through questions 2 to 7, you'll see there are no text boxes for you to make comments. This is because we want you to put all your reasoning in question 8. You can easily navigate to question 8 using the navigation panel and return to the question you were working on. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to enter a sample judgment in question 8. As you can see, once you have completed question 8, assessing the overall credibility of the paper, it activates a button which allows you to proceed to the evidence level questions. When you click this button, it triggers a second navigation panel. This panel shows you the number of results to be evaluated in that paper. For this paper, there are 4 results to be evaluated. For this section of the elicitation, the particular result to be evaluated appears at the top of your screen, and you can click on Context to be shown the underlying hypothesis and statistical evidence for that result, as well as the corresponding page numbers in the paper. For question 9a, we are asking if your evaluation of this particular result deviates from your overall credibility judgment. That is why there is a pre-populated response, which is the credibility judgment you saw me enter earlier in question 8. As you can see, until you have completed all the evidence level evaluations, you will not be able to submit and proceed to round 2. As you work through your evidence level responses, the full list of results to be evaluated for that paper will also display on the left-hand panel. In most bushel papers, you will also have one additional question, question 9c, appear for a single result. In question 9c, we ask you to evaluate the replicability of this specific result. This question will usually only appear once, since it was this particular result which was evaluated in phase 1 of the repliCATS project. This is the round 1 interface. Once you have completed your round 1 questions, you will be able to submit and go to round 2. This will take you back to the home screen. On the home screen, you can easily see which papers you have available to enter your Round 2 judgment. Let's briefly take a look at a Round 2 interface. The Round 2 interface will display in much the same way. I will just very quickly show you a couple of key differences. In Round 2, there are now 3 adjustable panels. The leftmost panel, which shows you the paper information, the middle panel, which shows you your group's aggregated responses before displaying the Round 2 response boxes, and the rightmost panel, which displays detail and reasoning when available for that question. Similar to Round 1, we encourage you to review and work through the paper level questions first. Once again, for this demonstration, I'm going to enter a sample credibility score and proceed to the evidence level questions. When you start reviewing the evidence level questions, you will see one final difference in question 9A. The Round 2 responses are pre-populated with your Round 1 response for that particular result. For an easy reference point, your Round 2 credibility score will display here. The rest of the Round 2 interface works in exactly the same way as Round 1. So I'm just going to leave you with a few extra things you may find helpful. At any time, you can click on the links in the top static bar to access a suite of downloadable resources, including guides for participants and this video. There is also a quick reference glossary of terms. And the Contact Us button will trigger a web form. You can use that form to troubleshoot, report an error, or a breach in the code of conduct. Finally, and this is important, the repliCATS platform has been optimized for Google Chrome, so we strongly recommend you use Chrome to work through your claims. That's all from me. Hope you have fun assessing your papers.